Hi, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. In this one, we're going to go over the YieldMax dividends declared this week. Plus, we're going to continue our comparison of LFGY versus GPTY within the spreadsheet. So let's get right into it. So we saw some pretty huge dividends this week from YieldMax funds. Starting off with our weekly ones, QDTY debuted with a 32-cent dividend. SDTY, almost 20-cent dividend. GPTY had 31 cents. LFGY had 54 cents. GPTY, you should note, they have added a column. This is phenomenal. They've added a column now in their table that tells us what percentage is return of capital. In the case of QDTY, it's 100%, GPTY 100%, and then the others, you can see the percentages there. Let's see if any others are 100% return of capital. MRNY, MARO are 95%, GDXY is 92%, and VDY 96%. Okay, on we go. YMax was 13 cents this week. YMax was 13 cents. YMAG was 18 cents. And VDY was $1.61, which is 105% payout. DIPS was 58 cents. FBY was 48 cents. GDXY 44 cents. Babo, how about this one for Alibaba? $1.92, 115% payout. JPMO 29.5 cents. MRNY 23 cents. How about Palantir? Palantir $5.94. That's probably the biggest dividend I've ever seen. And then Maro $1.56. That's 80%. The Palantir one, interestingly enough, is not the highest percentage, but it's certainly the highest dollar amount we've ever seen. It's up there with MSTY as well. Okay, so those are the dividends. Pretty huge, huge payouts, especially PLTY. That is phenomenal. But let's do this as far as for this one now. Let's look at GPTY and LFGY, and we'll start some columns for our other two newest additions to the weekly dividend family as well. Now, full disclosure, I haven't announced this yet, but we have a big guest coming on tomorrow. Actually, Jay is finally coming back on tomorrow. It should be 5 o'clock tomorrow. So that's going to be really special. Have all your questions ready for him. I'll probably announce it in the Discord this afternoon after I'm done here. In fact, I'll probably go and create the live stream. Okay, with that being said, I'm sharing this tab here. So let me pull up this over here. YieldMax. Let me just pull it up on my laptop so that I have it. Here we go. This is the dividends. It's a global newswire table. I need to start keeping my own information so I have it in a pretty standard spot. Okay, so let's do LFGY. That's what I call it. LFGY, LFGY. Let's do that one first. Stop the share over here, and then let me go over here to the spreadsheet. Like my hair, by the way. It's got the whole blow dry texture to it, I guess. Okay, let's go here. Oh, I forgot to do this. So much going on. Where is my spreadsheet? I must have just closed it. Oops, sorry about that. Spreadsheet, come on. Here we go. THB Finance. Let me see if I announced. I don't think I announced it. What's this? I've got YieldMax fatigue just in YMAG. Well, hey, that's fun to funds, as they say, right? Let me announce in Discord because I don't have any of you really on here. Discord first. Bear with me, folks. I'm trying to juggle a couple things at once here. Let's see, Discord. Okay. You all are funny. You all in Discord are crack me up. Okay, on we go. Now for the spreadsheet, without further ado. Let's do this. Okay, where did Where did we go here? I'm going to change this one back to just YMAX versus YMAG. YMAX versus YMAG. There we go. Oh, I need to start my 2025 trades. The trading is going very well. I can't say the same for the account itself, but the trading I'm very happy with. Okay, let's go down here. Ooh, that almost created a table for me. Don't want to do that again. Made that mistake already. Okay, so it's just one more week for, as we say, LFGY and GPTY. We don't want to get gypped by GPTY, right? Okay, delete this row. There we go. Okay, now we're in business. Okay, so for LFGY, we had 53.92 cents, 5 trading days. Center all these. I'm not sure why the formatting doesn't carry down. Okay, all this formatting should have carried down. Okay, so monthly, this is going to be, let me make this a little bit bigger since we don't have a full palette yet. That's 234. Annualized would be 2804. Let's go over here to find the share price. I have it tabbed here. How about that? Okay, so let's see. LFGY. All right, let's do this. Let's do price history here. We're going to take it as of declaration day, which was yesterday. I'm a day late on this one, as usual. Okay, so the price as of yesterday, we closed at 40.25. Ooh, are we that low? Dang. We're seeing some serious, the market's really getting hit hard lately. We might need a rate cut or something. Okay, so the dividend yield percentage increases, but you know why? It's not necessarily good news because we're seeing some major NAV erosion. Of course, some people say, who give a flying F about that? In their mind, to each their own. Let's take an average here. That's what we started last week. So the average is 266 for that column. So far, our gross realized return is 7.36%. And then this one, 47.57%. 67% here. This is going to show us some significant NAV erosion here. Okay. 19.5% drop in the share price. Is that even real? I have to double check this here. This is insane. This be insane. Okay, let's see something here. LFGY. Dang, it's even lower. It's $39 a share today. Wow, that's a whole $10 loss. Anyway, weekly, 1,340 weekly would be the dividend. Annually would be almost 70,000, so that's good news. Average here, we got J6. We want to change that to J7 because we don't like J6, right? Or maybe some do. Who knows? K7. And then now we're officially in negative territory here. So this isn't good news, folks, unfortunately. B8 plus H8, it's going to be negative 12 divided by this number. It's negative 2%. That looks abysmal on the projection. That would be a negative 105% projected if this continues. So that's no bueno. Now let's look at GPTY. GPTY, and I'll go ahead and pull it up over here as well. It's in my quote history. So GPTY is 0.313, 5 trading days. Again, I don't know why the formatting didn't carry down. So it's going to be tough to identify a winner with this one because the NAV is dropping so much in both of these. It's going to be a tricky one. Okay, monthly, annualized, and then our share price. Okay, our share price, so we closed yesterday at, this one's a little bit better, but not much. We closed at 44.93 yesterday. So the average for these, we're going to add another cell here. D15. These are averages, of course. Okay, that one, oops, we want F12. There we go. So 4 weeks. We're 4 weeks into this one. I'll add the other ones probably next week. Okay, because I think it's our first week for the other weekly ones. So we've got it's going to be F15 minus F12. Okay, and then we're going to have, oh, let me do these. I forgot to do these there. That skews that one a little bit. So, wow, we lost $3.44 in share price this week. So this would buy us more shares. That's the silver lining with that. This is supposed to be J12 to J15. Okay, and then this one, the dividend payment this week is going to be 696.64. So it's half of what the other one is. If we average that, we've got K12 to K15. 661 is our average. And then for weekly, so it looks like LFGY is going to continue to beat this one, but it's at a high cost because you see the significant NAV erosion there. Then again, a lot of that, I wouldn't necessarily call it actual NAV erosion because it has to do with the way the market's been going as well and crypto. But unfortunately, folks, both of these have a negative return. This is going to be divided by 4 weeks now, so it's negative 1.90. So this one has a slightly better total return overall, but it's looking rough for both of them. Let's see what we got here. We got Invest with Drip. Hello. Crazy Waffle King. Haven't seen you on in a while. Nobody watching on a cell phone can see your graph. You need to zoom in. Okay, let me zoom in for the old folks here. Just kidding. How is this? Is that better? I get it. You're watching on a phone and stuff, but I'm on a desktop. So, I want to try to accommodate everyone, of course. All right, let's go over here. Here we go. Okay. So, like I said, the winner, if you call it that, the winner is going to be GPTY in terms of total return. Of course, in terms of dividends, if you just care about dividends, which I know a lot of you do, the winner is LFGY. So let's F and go. Andre's on, welcome. You need to make your content compatible with a phone, otherwise it will go nowhere. Every single person in the space makes the font large enough to read except you. How is that now? Is that better? I did it just for you. You should feel special. I made the font big, nice and big just for you. Anyway, so it is hard to read. So tell me how it is now. I think it's better now. Anyway, I can do this. Let me go over the. Okay, so one person says it's fine on a tablet, so that's like the happy medium, right? The happy medium between a big old desktop and a phone. Okay, as long as Andre can read it, we're in business. All right, now let's go back here for those of you that joined late, because us dividend lovers, we're not exactly the most punctual bunch, including yours truly. Okay, let's go over here again and rattle off the dividends again. All right, so QDTY and SDTY, these are the two newest additions to the weekly. You can see the dividends here, and I like how it's showing return of capital. Now, return of capital is a controversial subject because in theory, they're just giving you your money back to you, but it's got major tax benefits. So for the example of QDTY and GPTY, the 100% return of capital means that it's completely tax-free, basically. This dividend distribution will basically not be taxed because it's written off as return of capital, which is non-taxable. So that definitely helps us as dividend investors. You can see the other dividends here. We had some eye-popping ones, of course. Palantir was almost $6, which percentage-wise, it's crazy that's not the highest one because that's by far the highest dividend I've ever seen for any fund for a month, and that's only a month. Some of these, like I've seen $6 maybe for a year, like with say an AT&T or something like that. Which, by the way, AT&T is recovering. Nobody's telling me why. I had to roll some calls out. I'm used to that being like a sideways trading stock, but not anymore. And then Babo was 115%. That was our biggest percent wise. So $1.92 dollar wise. And so let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. This group paid out this week. This is every 4 weeks, and then we have 4 of them, actually, sorry, 6 of them that are weekly now. Let's go back to the YieldMax site real quick to just remind you all of which dividends pay when. So we should be back, like most of us have Group A. Richard 86 says, I like FBY the best. Really? And why is that? Make sure you guys bring your questions for the big dog tomorrow because he's coming on. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and set that up after I'm done here. Okay, so as a reminder for the Target 12, those are once a month. We're coming up on that actually March 4th, next Tuesday, for Target 12. For Group A, B, C, and D, this week we just got Group B. We're going to be on Group C and Group D next week. And then Group A, which is, I know most of us have the bulk of our dividend funds in Group A, because I think a lot of us are still holding the bag with Tesla. That's going to pay in basically 3 weeks, right? Yeah, Group A is going to be on the 19th again. Okay, well, seems like we're waiting a while. So Group B, this was Group B. This is what's in Group C. And then Group D. And then you've got the weekly pairs. So the weekly pairs, we're building out quite a palette of funds here, I have to say. You've got 2, 4, wait a minute, 2, 4, 6, 7 weekly pairs now. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 Group A. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 in Group B and C. So that's 18, 10, that's 28. That's 35 over here. 37, 39, 41, 43 total on this table. So that is phenomenal. All right, folks, I think that's going to do it for our dividend coverage today. I'm highly excited to see any Palantir fund as well. And make sure you all tune in tomorrow because, like I said, the big dog is coming on. Our first time since, like, I want to say October. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe, and join Discord. And we will see you all tomorrow, or maybe later again tonight. Just maybe. Take care, everyone. Bye.